Well, hi everybody. Welcome to King County, Boeing Field International Airport, as always. Today's weather is decent. Mostly clear skies scattered at 12,000 feet. We're going to be attaining a cruising altitude of 6,500 feet. Field here in the center. We're going to be heading northeast, ideally on the Bellevue departure. Our first waypoint will be the town of Duval. From there, we're actually going to turn northwestward. We're going to head up to Lake Stevens as a visual waypoint. We're going to miss the parachute jump area here at Harvey Field intentionally. We're trying to steer clear of that. We're going to then overfly the airfield at Arlington Municipal. We're going to aim for the town of Mount Vernon. We're going to overfly Skagit, which is our alternate in case we decide not to cross the water. We're then going to hit the north tip of Samish Island, overfly Blakely Island Airfield, and then our destination is Friday Harbor. I have developed a VFR navigation log for this weather situation, which has all the waypoints, including where the top of climb and top of descent is, estimated timings, fuel burns, things like that. So that should all be visible to you right now. Our intention is to fly this 172, following the checklists, following our nav plan, doing the math to make sure that we're on course and what our speeds are and whether our timings differ, that kind of thing. And then safely make it to Friday Harbor. The return flight, that'll be for another day, but that's the plan. There she goes.
Wind light and variable, visibility 9. Sky conditions 12,000 scattered, temperature -4, dew point -27.
Oh yeah, winds are light and variable, so we don't have to face into the wind wherever the wind is. So we'll just point the way we want to, and we'll do our run up here.
Approaching runway 3 to right.
ATIS altimeter received, set transponder, alt code set. Throttle to mixture to rich, throttle to 1800 RPM. Okay. And throttle to idle. Boy, those brakes are sensitive.
Approaching runway 3 to right.
Boeing Tower November 3, Cessna 374 Mike Alpha, holding short runway 3 to right, Bellevue departure. Clock time is 15:25. We're very, very late getting off the ground here. Okay, and we're climbing for VY, just like that. Looks like we got to Bellevue in 05. But real ATA is 2330. 035. And we want to climb for 3,500 if we can. We know we're past Bellevue. So that puts us in the 30 shelf. Let's go ahead and climb up. We'll climb at 700 feet a minute. we go. To identify what radial we're on. There we go, we're on the 008 radial from KSEA. Probably somewhere right around there. Gonna be looking for, looks like Lake Sammamish off to my right. Yep, so that makes sense. Town of Redmond should be below us here somewhere. Yep, that's Redmond. Right over Redmond. And we're just leveling off at 2,500. Yep, I know these farms. This is Duval. Okay, 062336. So our actual ground speed, we did 11 miles in 6 minutes. Ground speed's 110. Trying to make a TAS of 115, which I think we can do. I'm going to switch over to the PAE VOR, which is 110.6. We know it's probably north of us or northwest of us, and so we're probably on a southeast radial. We are 99 and a 099 radial from PAE. Town of Monroe should be off to our right, or maybe directly over us. I've got roads, I've got a town. Alright, so let's see, any bodies of water off to our left. There's a river that we're going over right now. Pretty significant river, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what that might be. That'd be the Snoqualmie River, I would think. There should be an airport down behind us. There's a bridge. I got my head sticking out the window. That's totally safe. Small little jutting out area. Right there in the bend of the river is a small airport. Right there. That is Harvey Field. That is Harvey Field right there. We're passing Harvey Field now. The parachute jump area extends 2 miles off of Harvey Field. Are we 2 miles away? Are we too close? Are we in the jump area? We might be a little too close. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off just like that. And we know that we're passing Harvey Field right now. If we needed to land, we would. So let's talk about what we're going to do next. As soon as we hit Lake Stevens, we're going to turn toward Arlington Municipal. We're going to overfly KWO. We're going to make a climb to 6,500 feet, so we'll go ahead and plug that in right now. There we go. 6,500 in the alt. All right, so next is a heading of 323. And vertical speed mode. And full throttle. So we made 16 in 09. Ground speed was 107. Alright, so we've been going alternately faster and slower in terms of ground speed than we would have expected. I'm not going to recalculate an ETA just yet. Not just yet. There we go. We're climbing a little slower than VY, but we're not doing too bad. I'll go ahead and nose down again. We don't need to climb super fast. Rather, I'd like to be able to recover a little bit of speed as we go. You can see a little bit of that crosswind, left to right. Check and see where we are via Payne Field. We are now on the 018. 018 from KPAE. Like that. And right there. So we're on our way to KWO. We're doing what we should be doing. Oh boy. A little turbulence. Look out there, buddy. Look out there, buddy. Take it easy. As I was trying to say, I-5 is right off of our left here. So that's another way to figure out where we're at. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the throttle back a little bit. And I'm also, since we're at cruise altitude now, we're at top of cruise, I'm going to go ahead and lean. Yep, there it was. Peak EGT and back it off just a little bit. And we're leaned out. Look at that. Arlington! You can see it right there. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so after Arlington, and that's top of climb, we're gonna turn 319 for Mount Vernon. I sort of just follow I-5, I think. Let me see if that's true. Yeah, look at that. I-5 follow it right up to Mount Vernon. Okay, and the time is 15:53. 23:53. That was 8 minutes. 08 on the dot. Ground speed 77. How much fuel do we have left? 35 gallons remaining. And we're going to tune the CVV. Oh, jeez. VOR, which is 117.2. CVV 076. We are at the moment off the 076 radial. CVV is right there, Penn Cove. Somewhere on that radio. I-5 takes a bend at the town of Conway and continues north to Mount Vernon. And there'll be a few mountains. One's known as Devil's Mountain, which I think we're going to be passing over, and then Little Mountain, which is right past it, 925 feet. And then to the right of that is a lake. I guess it's called Big Lake, and town of Montbourne is situated on the east side of Big Lake. Very, very clever. Let's just refresh ourselves. Floor to door, both tanks. Fuel shutoff is on. Mixture is leaned out appropriately. And we've got keys in both. Master is on. And that is our alternate if we need it. So let's take a look at KBVS and understand what we need to know about it. Elevation 145. Okay. Runways 11 and 29, 4 and 22. 11 and 29 are the big runways. Let's call for weather. Let's do that. Info AWOS 121, 125. Might as well.
Skagit Regal weather. Wind light and variable, visibility 9. Sky conditions 12,000 scattered, temperature -4, dew point -27. Altimeter 2992.
Mount Vernon, and the time is 16:01. .401. It took 8 minutes. So we went 17 miles in 8 minutes. Ground speed 128. That seems unlikely. That doesn't sound right to me. Yeah, okay, fine. 9 minutes. Because it's really 02. 24:02. Alright. Okay, so at this point we are holding our ground speed. So what we want to do is we want to figure out 7 minutes should be 24:09. 24:16. 24:21. Alright, and of course now that we passed Mount Vernon, we want to turn toward North tip of Samish Island. Looks like 3:01. There we go. And at this point, we also, this is sort of my place to choose whether to commit to going over the water. If we had any problems, if we were feeling bad about anything here, we saw any of our indications were wrong, we were low on fuel, or we had a problem with any of our systems, we would decide to divert to Skagit, which is right there. I don't feel that we have to do that. I'm feeling good about where we are and where we're going. We know where we are. We know we have plenty of fuel. We know we're making good time and good speed. So overall, I feel good about it. 2325-2421. It looks to me. So if we took off, our intended was to. Let me try that again. We're going to get there at 24:30, probably, because it's 5 minutes for descent and all that. We felt 2358, 24. So we're going to be there half an hour late, I guess. And I don't know, how bad that is or not. But we're making good time. We're on our way. We're not picking up any time, that's for sure. I'm not worried about it. Outside air temperature, 15 degrees Celsius. That sounds about right. I think that's what we had anticipated. It's about 3 degrees Celsius colder than I would have expected up here. And let's see, we expected this leg to take 7 minutes and for us to get there by 2:4:09. So we have about 4 minutes left to go on this leg. Steering 3:01. Nice day so far. We're going to get there pretty much as the sun goes down. Pretty much. And once we cross these landforms, it's going to be water and islands. So we want to finish strong, and we want to keep altitude. So that we have plenty of glide distance to make it to land if we have a problem. So we're going to stay at 6,500. And let's learn what we need to learn about Friday Harbor, shall we? KFHR, Friday Harbor. Plates, airport. Okay. So, 2 runways, 16, 34. Check and see what they're using when we get there. The elevation is 113. Pattern is 1100. And it's right traffic. Right traffic. Interesting. So that'll be pretty easy if it's 3-4. We'll just come in, left turn to get in the 45 to midfield, and then it's right. Boom. If it's 16, we're going to overfly the runway, come back in at the 45, right. Okay? All right. That's what I said. Okay, so straight ahead of us is a big honking thing. If we're on track, which I expect that we would be, that would probably be the peak at Loomy Island, 1665. Ahead of us there. Yes. And if you look below us, there's the tip of an island. It's pretty hard to see. It's getting a little bit foggy down there, but we can still see. So I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, indeed, we have crossed. We're awesome.
Destination ASOS is 135.675.
Thank you very much for flight. That's awesome of you. God, that scared me. All right. Turn to 253. Here we go. And we're crossing at 1609. 2409. Awesome. 2409 means that was 7 minutes. Means our ground speed was 111. Let's take a look and see how much fuel we have. Gallons remaining 33. Hey, not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see how much we have left. We got 20 miles. So let's go ahead and dial in the ATIS and listen to weather. One through 5, 6, 7, 5.
Friday harbor weather. Wind light and variable, visibility 9. Sky conditions 12,000 scattered, temperature -4, dew point -27. Altimeter 2992.
Alright, so we know we're on the leg toward Blakely Island, 38 was supposed to be a 7-minute leg. We're supposed to get there at 2416. So that's 5 minutes away. I have lights up ahead. I'm going to go ahead and kill the tablet mirror so you can see I have lights up ahead. That could be the runway at Blakely. I suspect it is. So that's awesome. It goes Gemmies, Cypress, Blakely. There's even more. There's Shaw. There's all this stuff. So we should probably do another shot from the VOR. I think that's what I would do. Ooh, that was dumb. What was I doing? What am I doing? Three, 3, 8. Does that sound right? So right over Blakely Island. Let's see if that's true. If we are over Blakely Island, 38 Wash should be right below us. Sure enough, look at that. Look out the window. Yep, that's Blakely Island. Crossing over it now. Time is 16. We're crossing 16:15. 24:15. 06. Making better time than we expected, sorta. And now that would mean it's 9 miles to Friday Harbor. So what we want to do is we want to get ready for our Friday Harbor arrival. First thing we want to do is we want to turn toward Friday Harbor midfield, which would be 233. There we go, just like that. And we want to go ahead and head on down. It's time to descend, so let's see. En route climb, cruise before landing. Seat backs most upright. Seats and seatbelts checked, secure. Fuel selector valve both. Mixture rich as required. Lights as required. Autopilot off, so we'll go ahead and turn landing lights on. And we're going to mix out. We're going to rich out the mixture. Autopilot off. And let's head on down. I've got a flashing beacon. White and green. I'm going to steer for that right now. And we want to establish when we get onto pattern altitude. I'm going to decide to land runway 32. I've listened to the CTAF. Nobody's saying boo. So we know we're about 8 miles away, making 110 ground speed. So we're going about 2 miles a minute. So we're going to be there in about 4 minutes. We're doing 1,000 feet a minute descent. So about 1,700 by the time we reach it, which is good. We want to be a little bit lower than that, so I'll get a little bit more aggressive with my descent here. I'm also going to call it in. I'm on the right frequency here. Friday Harbor traffic, Cessna 347 Mike Alpha, 7 miles east, 5,300 feet, maneuvering to enter pattern altitude midfield downwind for right runway 32. Friday harbor traffic. Friday harbor traffic, Cessna 374 Mike Alpha, entering the downwind, entering right downwind, runway 32. Friday harbor traffic. All right, and there are the numbers. And we're at pattern altitude. As soon as we're in the white arc, out come the flaps. Mixture to rich. Make sure that we're really a beam here. Not quite, almost. Friday harbor traffic, 372 Mike Alpha, entering right base, runway 32, Friday harbor traffic. We're way high. Friday harbor traffic, 372 Mike Alpha, turning final runway, turning final runway 32, Friday harbor traffic.
1 mile final runway 34.
Friday harbor traffic, 372 Mike Alpha on a 1 mile final runway 32, Friday harbor traffic. We'll do a forward slip.
500.
There we go. I was hoping that would do it. I think it helped. Landing lights are on. Friday harbor traffic, 372 Mike Alpha is going around. I didn't like that. First notch of flaps is away. Second notch of flaps is away. Friday harbor traffic, Cessna 372 Mike Alpha, turning final runway 32, up Friday harbor traffic. Friday harbor traffic, Cessna 372 Mike Alpha on short final runway 32, Friday harbor traffic. Forward slip. There we go. There we go. That looks like the chap. And landing is assured one way or the other. Oh, that was a little rough. I'm always just not. I'm not carrying enough speed, or I'm carrying too much, and I killed my prop. Why? Why did that happen? Oh boy. Arrived. 16, 24, 28.